The Saturday Superstar movie.
Hey, it's Yogi Bear.
If I only had me spinach.
The Saturday Superstar movie.
Open the door marked S to your Singer Sewing Center. It's the friendly store with everything for sewing. Sewing machines, trimmings, findings, zippers with zip, markers, patterns, and things that snip, plus dress forms and fabrics at many stores. Now, here's a new way to sew up a dream. It's easy on this brilliant new Singer machine. Touch and sew with the push-button bobbin. It winds up in the machine. Only Singer has it. See all the fabulous Singer machines. Be creative. Sew straight, zigzag, pretty as you please. In cabinets or portable, you'll sew like a breeze. And Singer prices fit every purse. Get service and friendly help at Singer. What's new for tomorrow is at Singer today.
NBC Sports presents the best of the National Football League, the American Football Conference. Brought to you by Chrysler Plymouth, who invites you to see the sporty Plymouth Arrow, Fire Arrow, and brand new Arrow pickup for $79. By New Schlitz Light Natural Pilsner Beer, still less filling with a taste that's bigger than life. And by Hertz, the superstar in rent-a-car.
Bringing you competition between the finest bowlers in the world. It's the Professional Bowlers Tour. This is an ABC Sports exclusive brought to you by Consolidated Cigar Corporation, makers of new Muriel Mint and Menthol, the cigar that stays cool under fire. And by your Mercury dealer, home of Mercury, Mercury Cougar, and the all-new Mercury Montego. Better ideas from the makers of Lincoln Continental. And by Miller High Life. People on the go know that Miller makes it right in crystal clear bottles on tap or champagne gold cans.
Superman, man, am I glad to see you.
What are you doing on this deserted road?
Some guys from school drove out here and we're going to start fooling around with drugs. When I told them all drugs do is mess up your head and get you in a lot of trouble, they kicked me out of the van and drove off.
You're right not to get involved in the drug scene. Nobody with any sense wants any part of it.
How do I get home?
That's no problem at all.
Super Friends will return.
Hey, kiddies, gather round. The man with the goodies is here. Here's a little beauty from me to Udy. Just inhale and sniff. It is aeroplane glue. Oh, one whiff, man. And
Isn't it true that sniffing glue can damage your liver and kidneys?
Cool it, kid. Look here. Amphetamines, bennies, dexies, meth.
They say amphetamines can cause something like schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia. In most cases, it does not last. Cool it, kid. Now for the barbs. Neato, nice. Ease it down at us.
Withdrawal from barbiturates can cause
Will
convulsions.
you convulse yourself out of here? Grass. Anything wrong with pot?
They're not sure yet. They just started studying about it.
Worry wart. Dig, everybody. LSD.
Bad trips and a chance of chromosome damage.
How do you know you got
Everything you
chromosomes?
got there can hurt you, can't it?
Sure, kid. Why do you think they call it dope?
No.
Hey, where's everybody going?
McDonald's is bringing back all your old favorites for a reunion. A big double cheeseburger reunion.
It's great to be back.
We're reuniting the big taste of 2 all-beef patties.
Ooh-wee.
And golden melted cheese.
My, that's a lovely double cheeseburger you're eating, Mrs. Cleaver.
Thank you, Eddie.
Together with a new large order of crisp golden French fries.
I love French food.
So hurry, it's only for a limited time.
Oh.
It's McDonald's big double cheeseburger reunion.
Y'all come back now, here?
They're back.
Oh, that's nice.
All your old favorites. Back for the big double cheeseburger reunion at McDonald's.
And loving it.
We're reuniting the taste of our big double cheeseburger and...
Would you believe?
A new large order of hot golden French fries.
Let's commence to eat.
So hurry, McDonald's big double cheeseburger reunion won't last.
Don't tell me this won't last. It won't last. I asked you not to tell me that.
Frank Blair will now give us a look at the nation's weather.
The weather pattern is now on the quiet side, and the only activity will be light rain in some areas and some 1-inch snowfalls in northern Michigan. The main precipitation area reaches from the eastern half of the Midwest on into the northeastern states. Light rain will be ending this morning from northern Illinois into Indiana and persisting through today from Ohio and lower Michigan to West Virginia and western Pennsylvania to western New York. Lower Michigan will have light snow. 1-inch cover was reported earlier this morning. The northeast has fog and drizzle for this morning with scattered showers due this afternoon. The southeast will be partly cloudy today with a few thunder showers expected in northern and central Florida. Some rather chilly air is headed for the southeast from the Mississippi Valley area, and frost and freeze warnings for tonight are out in northern Alabama and Georgia.
I'm June Lockhart, and I've served a lot of fried chicken to my family. But fried chicken can be a little greasy. That's why I'm so happy with shake and bake. You shake and bake. No frying. So your chicken comes out crispy, but not greasy like fried chicken. You can really taste the difference. Crispy, but not greasy like fried chicken. Shake and bake. It's better than frying.
The Man from Uncle. And you know what all that action was leading up to, Miss Luna?
I can't imagine.
The premiere of the Danny Thomas Hour.
Oh, there you are.
Now, if you tell me I look much younger in person, I'll scream. Yes, sir, the Danny Thomas Hour. Each week, another type of entertainment event, like the wonderful world of burlesque. Comedy. And variety.
Heavens, is there no limit to your versatility?
Well, I never was very good on the trapeze. And to top off the evening schedule, I Spy. That's the season it was changed to Monday nights.
The moon. There'll be no moon tonight, but the desert will be bright with jackals.
Scotty, listen.
And then we move on to Marrakesh, and he who controls Marrakesh controls the High Atlas, and he who controls the High Atlas controls the Sahara, and he who controls the Sahara controls...
Listen,
all...
the man wants his camel back.
Boy, there's no place on earth those two guys haven't been.
How terribly limited.
Say, speaking of unearthly creatures, how about that genie?
Master,
Mm-hmm.
do you read French?
Yeah, a little. I studied in school.
Can you read this?
Hmm? Oh, sure. Je désire être à Paris. Oh, that's easy. I wish I were in Paris.
Oh, Master!
Yep, in 67, 68, it was I Dream of Jeannie that got things started on Tuesday nights, and a very good year. Not for that part. And after I Dream of Jeannie, a big, big premiere. The full-hour Tuesday night Jerry Lewis show. I'd call that quite a performer.
If you happen to like great comedians.
Don't you like great comedians?
I think I prefer watching you.
Gee, thanks. Lovely sentiment. Anyway, 67, 68 was a wonderful television year for Jerry Lewis. His sketches, his characterizations, his overall artistry hit a brand new high. A hard act to follow. But NBC did follow it each week with Tuesday Night at the Movies. Oh, the brightest stars and the brightest films.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat dropping out of my head.
Oh, my darling, are you having another nightmare?
I'm an innocent man. Judy, I swear to you, please let me in. I'll catch my death of cold.
Good. And be sure to give it to Linda.
So that wraps up Monday and Tuesday nights. Wednesday night in that new 1967-68 season meant, first of all, the return of that very popular show, The Virginian. Yes, The Virginian. Television's first 90-minute western.
You know me. You know something about me.
Put that gun away and listen to me. I know your name. Travis. I can identify you for the sheriff. That's what you want, isn't it?
Following The Virginian, a brand new Kraft Music Hall series with a different show ID each week.
Like what?
Well, like an hour of musical hits, old and new, by Herb Alpert and his Tijuana Brass. Like the wonderful, wacky comedy of Woody Allen.
I don't know what to do. Usually in those cases, when I was in analysis years ago, I had bad emotional problems when I was younger. I had an inordinate fear of sea level that I could never come to terms with. And I used to be a nail biter, you know, and not just my own nails. I would bite indiscriminately.
Like Rock Hudson, starring in a spoof of Hollywood musicals.
They just don't make movies like that anymore.
It's a good thing, too.
How'd you like it, Mr. Ziegfeld? Great. You kids ought to take that number to Broadway. Broadway! Did you hear that, kid? The great Flo Ziegfeld says we should be on Broadway! Flo Ziegfeld? I'm Ed Ziegfeld, the Undertaker from Center City.
And right after Kraft Music Hall, Run for Your Life. The exciting adventures of a man who's living on borrowed time and who's thrown away the pawn ticket.
Thanks for nothing.
Thursday night meant adventure, too, starting with the return of Daniel Boone.
You have betrayed your people.
No, Cornell, I have not.
And after Daniel Boone, we were introduced to another kind of trapper, Raymond Burr, in a brand new full-hour series about a San Francisco detective called Ironside.
Well, spit it out.
The bullet shattered a nerve junction in your spine.
What does that mean?
It means that when you leave here, you can do anything you like. Anything except walk.
Oh, no. No.
You look for the Bayside Strangler. I look for the killer of Esther Garrison. Deal?
All right, boys, let's go. The chief's giving this one his personal attention.
On your way out, tell the reporters we expect to make an arrest within 50 hours.
Do we? No, but we've been telling them 48 hours for years.
Despite his paralysis from a would-be assassin's bullet, Ironside manages to get around. Only too well.
Hey, Mr. McGann, this car at the Sky Chief pump.
Yes, what about it,
Well,
Fillmore?
the driver is a chimpanzee.
Well, of course he's a chimp. Fillmore, we Texaco dealers made a solemn promise to give every customer our check and double check service. And there's absolutely no mention on this promise about it not applying to chimpanzees. Now, you get started and I'll talk to the driver. Sorry about the delay, sir, but my assistant is checking your oil, water, battery, windshield, and double checking.
That's my chimpanzee you're talking to.
Oh, then you're the driver of this car.
Well, of course, he's not old enough to drive.
Oh, I guess it was the wrinkles that fooled me.
Check and double-check service. Another good reason.
You can trust your car to the man who wears the star, the big, bright Mexico star.
Play.
How much of this, monsieur?
All of it.
All of it?
All of it.
You have broken the bank, monsieur.
Skittle Scoreball from Aurora, where fun is the name of the game.